Fukuoka City, an international city that is continuing to develop with Asia and the world. As the closest city in Japan to the Asian continent, it has, since ancient times, prospered as a hub of international exchange linking Japan with the rest of Asia. Since about 2,000 years ago, Fukuoka City has been engaging in international exchange. History and tradition have been handed down, and still today, active cultural exchange continues to be held with other Asian countries through a range of events. Many international exchange organizations, including diplomatic missions and trade centers, are clustered in Fukuoka, while a large number of international meetings are also held in the city at facilities such as Fukuoka International Congress Center and Kyushu University. New facilities are also being opened one after another. What's more, increasing numbers of both domestic and overseas companies are starting up business in Fukuoka City, which has abundant tourism resources and convenient access to other cities on the island of Kyushu. The city attracts large numbers of people, making it a very vibrant place. In March 2014, Fukuoka was chosen to become a national strategic special zone, further increasing the city's momentum. Hakata Port has supported the development of the international city of Fukuoka since ancient times. Hakata Station is now even more convenient after the full opening of the Kyushu Shinkansen, while the JR Fukuoka Freight Terminal is located close to Hakata Port. Fukuoka Airport is served by a large number of domestic and international routes, and the expressway network provides easy access to main cities. These links to land, sea, and air transportation are all concentrated within a region 5 kilometers in radius. In 2021, the expressway network was extended to the port, further increasing its convenience. Since its beginning as an international trade port in 1899, Hakata Port has been expanding its port functions along with the development of the city. Behind this expansion is a regional concentration of the automobile industry that boasts an annual production of 1.5 million vehicles. The principal imports handled by the port are furniture and daily goods. Making use of its favorable geographical proximity to countries in the rest of Asia where trade volumes have continued to increase in recent years, Hakata Port is handling larger amounts of container cargo year after year. In addition, Hakata Port is served by international marine trunk routes, providing it with direct links to ports in regions around the world. At the same time, the port's global network is expanding. The economic effect of the port is about 2 trillion yen, while the employment creation effect amounts to around 270,000 people. Let's now introduce the features of Hakata Port, a cutting-edge international logistics hub. Container cargo is handled mainly by the international container terminals at Kashi Park Port and Island City. Kashi Container Terminal has a berth that extends for 600 meters with 4 gantry cranes. Island City Container Terminal can accommodate 3 60,000-ton class container ships at the same time and is equipped with 6 gantry cranes. In September 2021, a 210-meter extension to the 15-meter depth berth opened for use. Storage capacity was also substantially expanded, with the container yard to the rear of this berth being enlarged. Island City Container Terminal uses RTGs, which have high storage efficiency and generate very little noise because they are electrically driven. Kashi Container Terminal has adopted straddle carriers, which are characterized by their high mobility. Both terminals operate 24 hours a day. Hakata Port is also a disaster-resistant terminal. Berths have earthquake-resistant structures, while gantry cranes have anti-seismic structures that can withstand even strong tremors. Even in the case of a power outage, a unique backup system has been built utilizing container handling and other equipment to provide power, allowing operations to continue without damaging container terminal functions. The CAC's terminal operation system allows central management of the two container terminals, which use different cargo handling methods. CACS ensures speedy gate passage and container inventory control, along with relay of work instructions for cargo handling equipment to provide safe and efficient terminal operations. Let's look at some of its features. Through the installation of a system server in the Advanced Data Center, features such as risk avoidance in times of natural disaster, stable system operation, enhanced system backup, and a sophisticated security structure have been built in. A smart gate system has been introduced which uses smartphones to manage check-in and out of containers. Prior to arrival, incoming containers are provisionally registered. Then, at the terminal gate, the driver need only input the check-in number displayed on the receiving unit, thereby speeding up check-in procedures. Smartphones have replaced check-in devices, and drivers no longer have to get out of their trucks. At Island City Container Terminal, waiting slots have been set up in the yard, and through the display of go or stop instructions in real time, waiting time has been greatly reduced. At Kashi Container Terminal, by equipping straddle carriers with GPS, the location of containers being moved can be determined, leading to further efficiencies in container management. And with computerization of paper-based vessel handling plans, work speed has also increased. By enhancing linkage between CACS 3 and HITS version 3, a web-based information platform, more information on various aspects of containers is available to users. With the upgrading of prior information entry for HITS version 3, container check-in slips and pickup orders are handled using electronic data interchange. This means that terminal operations are now paperless. The Hakata Port Logistic IT System, or HITS, which is the leading feature of the Hakata Port International Container Terminal, is the most advanced system of its kind in Japan and provides port information to users. With this system, users can retrieve cargo information from container terminals via the internet. Port users such as shippers, forwarders, and trucking companies can send and receive instructions on import-export operations and share information. Status information on containers at overseas terminals can also be obtained through system collaboration with overseas ports. And through this, global cargo tracing has been realized. By using the internet, cargo information can be obtained in real time, which has drastically reduced enquiry and other work. And use of that information has also led to the speeding up of check-in and out procedures at gates. Hakata Port will continue to proactively expand its overseas network and work to enhance global cargo information. Another feature of Hakata Port is that it's an eco-terminal, which contributes to the global environment. As a first step in this initiative, it has completed Japan's first electrification of RTGs. By supplying electricity to RTGs from overground bus bars, diesel engine generators have been eliminated from normal operations. And at Kashi Park Port, hybrid straddle carriers have been introduced for the first time in Japan. Through these efforts, CO2 emissions per TEU at the Hakata Port International Container Terminal are extremely low, 1.3 kilograms for RTGs and 6.6 kilograms for straddle carriers. This makes it the top-ranked eco-terminal in Japan. For reefer facilities that supply electricity to refrigerated and frozen containers, automatic retractable roofs have been installed to block direct sunlight. This is another way in which efforts are being made to reduce electricity consumption. Further efforts will be made towards the creation of a leading-edge carbon-neutral port. Hakata Port receives many visitors from both Japan and overseas who come to observe the latest logistics systems and environment-friendly technology. In 2013, at the World Port Conference of IAPH, Hakata Port won the Gold Prize of the Port Environment Award and received the best rating among the member ports. In an age where global logistics must cope with the constantly changing world economic situation, Hakata Port is prepared. Hakata Port is working to create safe and secure port facilities for users by managing terminal facilities efficiently. We are also contributing to users by establishing a 24-hour backup system, taking initiatives in IT services, environmental load reduction, and BCP, and introducing leading-edge cargo handling equipment. Hakata Port has a significant role to play and will continue to develop as Kyushu's gateway to Asia and the rest of the world.